It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your timing is pretty good. It's that time of the year again where we get to see hundreds of teams battle it out at the Cape Town Tens tournament. Cape Town Tens, it's a festival of sport, really, and camaraderie, of brotherhood, sisterhood, one of South Africa's biggest social, sports and lifestyle events, and certainly one of the best, with everything from rugby to netball, even hockey thrown into the mix. And this festival produces and promises to keep you entertained with, yes, all the sporting action on the field, but some very funny antics offered as well, and some of the country's biggest musical acts. And here to chat a little bit more about this year's festival, please welcome founder of Cape Town Tens and legend himself, Robbie Fleck, Springbok legend Schalk Burger, and netball legend Vanessa Marie. Legends all around. You feel like legends around Cape Town Tens, or you just feel really old, dude?
Obviously, the term legend goes with has-beens. As soon as you finish your rugby career, you become a legend, and it becomes a bit of a myth. You become much better than you used to be. So thank you very much for that.
No, but the Cape Town Tens is all about delusions of grandeur, because we all remember being much better than we actually are, and that's what brings people together. Robbie, congratulations, man, on creating what is probably the highlight of anyone who takes part their year. Undoubtedly, when the buzz starts on our WhatsApp group and the boys start gathering together, it's changed my life in Cape Town, to be quite honest. What is it about this event that you've gotten right? Why is it so awesome?
Well, I think you summed it up early on. You know, it's social sport, and it's about having fun and creating memories and stories, and it's about your friends getting together, you know, getting off the couch and just having a bit of fun over a weekend in Cape Town. I think the original idea was to sell Cape Town as a destination, and myself and Bob giving back to the game that we loved in rugby and try and include other sports, and it was supposed to be inclusive for everybody, you know. And then there's a bit of music, so it's a bit of a sport in Glastonbury, and just over the last 10, 11 years, it's just built up to what it is now, and it's just, like you said, it's about creating memories and having an absolute blast with your mates.
It's a joy. It really is. There's just nothing quite like it. Are the ladies as silly as the men when it comes to this weekend? Do you guys embrace it? How cool is it for you being able to reconnect with your old friends, but also to just see the love of the sport in that way?
Thanks, first of all, for including the netball, Robs. Really appreciate that.
It's now the biggest sport, actually.
It is. There's more netball teams than rugby teams. Can I just... Can I sell 5?
Yeah, you can.
5. There's meer netball as rugby, dis wat jy met onthou. But yeah, so the netball started out in 2014, and there were only 24 teams, where now we're on 112 teams.
Wow.
So it's exponential growth. There's a mixed team, so when you guys are sick and tired of the rugby, you can always come and play netball.
Yes.
Scott says he's not playing with the rugby. So
there's a much bigger chance. There's a much bigger chance to get me on the netball court than get me on the rugby field. That's for sure.
Yay! You can be the goal shooter. Just stand and put it in.
I will have no skill. You have to put me a defender, straight defender.
You'll cover that ground. Scott, first of all, thanks for some unbelievable insights during the World Cup. That was just awesome, kind of seeing you in that mode. If me as a normal pleb, as a normal mortal, is still feeling the buzz from the World Cup, how cool is it now for you and that Springbok fraternity to reconnect in this year, the rugby that we've had? Well, I know it's a year moving forward now, but during this time for South African rugby, man.
I mean, every 12 years it comes around, it seems like. We get the time the Cheetahs win the Currie Cup, the Boks win the World Cup, but I mean, you know, all of us who's been involved with the Boks, you know, Vanessa, you know, obviously Matt was coaching there. I mean, it was just magic, you know, and what it did for the country. But more than that, for me, the way the Springboks played in that final, you know, it's the blueprint from what we want to see. Obviously, this weekend there's some more legends at the Cape Town Tens.
Not has-beens, legends.
Percy, look, Percy's down there. Obviously, we got Flecky down there, and Yanni Shimangi's down there, Jongi Nokwe.
Schalk Brits now retired.
Schalk Brits is there.
Or is he making a comeback?
He's about planning his next comeback. Don't worry about it. It's still coming. You know, he's retired and made more comebacks than I started my career. So we've got everything out there, and it's going to be good to catch up. And as I mentioned, you know, I'm leading the charge in the bar, and you know that's where all the good stories happen. No contact for me this weekend, please.
He keeps saying that, but I don't know. I can just see a little glint there. It's difficult to say no on this side of the field.
It is difficult to say no.
It really is, man. I've got like the 4 bruised ribs and broken collarbone to speak of it. What happens at the event? We talk about music. What kind of musical acts? What's going on off the field?
Look, I think this year we've probably added another 10, so there are 3 stages that are on the go. There's one by the netball where all the, you know, the general music is being played, and then there's the main stage where we have some good acts coming through, you know, some major acts from Biggie, I think his name is, and Jack Parrow.
Jack
Parrow is there, And then we've got local DJs. We've got a new tent called The Zoo, where there's some electronic music coming out of that. So it's for everybody. It's quite diverse and it's dynamic. And, you know, you can go to each tent during the day and go and listen to the music that you love and enjoy and have a beer or a Coke or whatever the case may be and just get together and have a good time.
It really is one of the best times. I've got to say thank you. I think every time I see you, I thank you for putting me on that field with the Springbok legends. Best day of my life. 4 bruised ribs and a dislocated thumb later. But that's what the tournament is all about. It's just mucking in with your mates and having an awesome time. So enjoy reconnecting with your Chinas.
Thank you.
And just savor the moment, because there is nothing quite like Cape Town tens.